The sun peeked over the edge of the world, sending golden light across sleepy houses and quiet streets. The sky blushed pink, then orange. A new day, a new chance. In a small garden, a person knelt on the cool earth holding a tiny seed. It was a promise of something beautiful to come. With gentle hands, they made a small hole and placed the seed inside. The earth smelled fresh, like new beginnings. The seed was tucked into its dark, safe bed. It would be given water, sunlight, and time. Just like people, seeds need kindness to grow. This small seed was a symbol of trust, a belief that even the smallest thing can become something wonderful. The person covered the seed with soil, patting it down softly. They knew the seed held a story inside it, waiting to unfold. As the sun climbed higher, its warmth promised what the seed would need. The garden woke up, birds sang, colors brightened. The person stood, brushing dirt from their knees, and smiled. A new life was beginning. A new story was starting right there in the quiet earth. And with it, a new day for everyone. Sometimes, hope is as small as a seed. Sometimes, it's all we need to begin again. The world turns, and with each sunrise, we get another chance. The seed's journey had started unseen but unstoppable. The person walked away, leaving the earth to do its quiet work. In the hush of morning, possibility took root. And so, the day began. In the soft morning light, every line and mark told a story. The mirror reflected a journey, seeing strength in every imperfection, ready to face the day. We all carry marks. What matters is how we see ourselves. Every scar is a sign of survival. Every reflection is a chance to see ourselves anew.
I am not my scars, but they are part of my story.
A time of struggle, now transformed into quiet strength. The scar was proof. Even when things are hard, we can keep going, accepting the person they saw, scars and all. They made them unique.
They had healed, they were strong.
Laughter broke the tension, turning awkwardness into connection. They learned they could choose how to tell their story with light, not shame. Meeting curiosity with openness, they taught others that scars are just parts of a life. By sharing a piece of their story, they invited others to see the person, not just the mark. Every stare became a chance for connection. The world's eyes were no longer something to fear. They were invitations to share, to teach, to connect. The person walked on, lighter than before. Scars became bridges, not barriers. The world was full of stories, waiting to be told, and the person was ready to tell theirs. With every step, they turned curiosity into understanding, and understanding into acceptance. Walking down the street, the world bustled with people, some passing by, others lingering with curious eyes. Sometimes, a child pointed, sometimes, an adult stared a moment too long. Their faces showed curiosity, questions unspoken. It used to make the person want to hide, but things were different now.
A little boy pointed at the scar on their arm. His mother looked embarrassed.
The person smiled gently. It's okay, they said softly.
The boy asked, "What's that?" His voice full of wonder.
The person knelt down. It's my own special map, they said. It shows a place I've been, a reminder to be careful climbing trees.
The boy's eyes lit up with understanding.
Sometimes an adult would ask, "What happened to you?" A mix of pity and curiosity.
The person chose kindness, sometimes humor. I wrestled a friendly dragon once. They'd joke, a twinkle in their eye.
Inspired, they started a creative project, inviting others to share their stories through art, poems, and music. One wrote a poem about a scar, calling it a silver river of strength. Another composed a melody about healing. They collected these creations in a small book, a celebration of journeys. Each page was a testament to resilience and creativity. This friendship was a safe harbor, a place to be whole, scars and all. They learned that sharing vulnerabilities built the strongest bridges. Their experiences wove them together, creating a tapestry of support. They weren't alone in their journeys. Together, they turned stories of healing into something beautiful for the world. In sharing, they found strength. In each other, they found belonging. The project grew, connecting more people. Scars became art, and art became connection. The cafe was filled with laughter, stories, and hope. They left knowing that together, they could turn pain into beauty, and that was enough.
The friend, an artist, showed a sketchbook filled with trees marked by gnarled branches and cracked bark. Scars make things more interesting, the friend said. The lines show history, they show it has lived.
One afternoon, they sat in a cozy cafe with a friend who understood, someone with scars of their own. No questions were needed. Understanding was silent and strong. They talked and laughed, sharing stories of their week and their scars, both heavy and honorable. Scars are like the earth's own art, like the bark on an old oak tree, rough and grooved, telling stories of survival. Our scars too are signs that we have lived and grown stronger. Think of a mountain range. Its peaks and valleys aren't flaws, but what make it majestic? Our emotional scars shape our inner landscape, giving us depth and character. Without valleys, we wouldn't appreciate the peaks. Our struggles give us compassion and understanding. Like stars in the night sky, we connect our scars into constellations, stories that map our journey. Nature isn't ashamed of its imperfections. A seashell swirls, a river's winding path. These make them beautiful. We are part of nature. Our body's part of this imperfect world. Our scars are not damage, they are signs of life. They are the maps of our journeys, the bark on our strong trees, the constellations that tell our stories. If we look with kindness, we see beauty in every mark. Our scars connect the important moments of our lives. They are reminders of where we've been and how far we've come. The world is full of stories, written in lines and curves. Our bodies are living maps, and every scar is a landmark. We are beautiful, just as we are. The rain felt like permission to be quiet, to feel, to just be. We don't have to be happy or strong all the time. The sky's quiet tears were a comfort. After every downpour, there's a chance for renewal. The world felt softer, lighter. The rain passed, but its lesson remained. Sometimes, letting go is the first step to healing, and after the rain, the world is new again.
I thought of my own scars, the ones inside, needing to be soothed, not erased.
The rain was a reminder. It's okay to feel deeply, to have moments of sorrow. It's a natural part of life, like the rain is part of weather.
I stood by the window, watching the sky grow heavy, reminded of days when my heart felt the same. The first raindrop fell, then another, until a gentle rhythm began. A soft patter on the roof and leaves. It wasn't an angry storm, but a cleansing rain, washing the world fresh. The sound was calming, like the sky letting go of something long held. I didn't feel sad watching the rain. I felt peace, understanding the sky's need to release its tears. Sometimes we all need to let sadness wash over us to feel clean again.
One afternoon, the sky turned gray, clouds gathering in a hush before the storm.
It was a thank you to my body for healing and carrying me through. As I twirled in the rain, I wasn't just dancing in a storm, I was dancing with life itself. The rain became a partner, the earth a stage. Every drop was a note in a song of resilience. The dance ended, but the joy lingered. The world felt brighter, even under gray skies, and I was ready for whatever came next.
This dance was a promise, to always find joy, even on gray days, to celebrate life in all its forms, struggles, healing, scars, and smiles.
It felt like the world was saying, "You are here, you are whole, you are beautiful." There was no music but the rhythm of the rain. In that moment, there were no worries, no stares, just gratitude for being.
The rain washed over their scars, blessing every mark.
I opened the door and stepped outside into the gentle rain. Drops landed on my face, my hair, my clothes. I closed my eyes, feeling the sensation. A million tiny taps, a greeting from the sky. I lifted my face, letting the rain wash over me. A smile spread across my face, and I began to dance. Not a fancy dance, but one of pure joy and freedom. I spun in a circle, arms outstretched, clothes soaked, not caring. This was a celebration of being alive.
An idea sparked, a quiet, joyful urge. The boat drifted, growing smaller, swallowed by golden light. The sun dipped below the horizon, leaving a final glow. It was a quiet, powerful moment, a ceremony of one. Healing is a journey of letting go of perfection, of fear, of shame. The weight was released and I could float more freely. The lake was still, the sky vast. The day's burdens faded with the light. The world felt open, full of possibility. The journey continued, lighter than before, and the night welcomed me with peace.
I walked to a calm lake, its surface reflecting the sunset. In my hands, I held a small boat made from a leaf with a smooth stone inside. The stone represented old hurts and fears I was ready to release. With a gentle push, I sent the boat onto the water. It floated away, moving toward the sun's reflection. I watched it go, feeling lighter. I wasn't letting go of my scars, but of the sadness attached to them.
As evening approached, the rain stopped and the sky blazed with color. As the stars shone, the person knew. We are not our scars. We are the light we carry forward, shining for all to see. The night was quiet, but hope was bright. The journey was ongoing, and the light within was unstoppable. And so, the story continued, full of courage, connection, and light.
We are not broken. We are mosaics, held together by our stories. The lines that hold us are our strength.
Scars are not darkness. They are places where the light shines through. Every scar can be a sunbeam, a sign of strength and healing.
We do this by accepting ourselves, finding friends who reflect our light, and celebrating that we are here.
We all carry a light inside, sometimes small, but always there. Our job is to nurture it, let it grow brighter.
It's the courage to show our true selves, scars and all.
Our character is built in moments of grace and connection.
It's planting seeds of hope, even when we're unsure what will grow.
What defines us is how we rise after a fall, how we show kindness to ourselves as we heal.
I felt peace, knowing scars do not define us. They are just chapters, proof of resilience.
The sky faded to deep blue, stars appearing like pinpricks of hope.